Welcome to another video. In this video, we are going to continue our Grafana dashboard building, and we are going to add some new visuals regarding logs to our Grafana dashboard. So first of all, just click Connections, add new connection, search Loki, and the first option, Loki, add new data source. Scroll down and add the default address. So http/localhost, and the port is 3100. This is the default port where Loki operated feeds the data to our Grafana dashboard. So save, and it says data source successfully connected. So we have connected Loki just as we connected Prometheus to our Grafana dashboard. So click Dashboard, Server Center. Now before we build anything, we have to include some configurations in our Promtail. So let's first do them. Sudo nano /etc/promtail /config.yml. So I already edited the config. It is supposed to look like this. We have to include the path to our system logs. I am using Debian Trixie. It can be a bit different depending on your system, on your Linux system, but you can ask artificial intelligence, or you can research about it, and you can paste the configuration. And I'm going to include this configuration in the description. So sudo usermod ag. Now we have to grant the permission systemd-journal promtail. And then we are going to just restart sudo systemctl restart promtail. So that's it. These are the connections, the connectivity configurations which we had to make. I am going to use curl command just to verify if the connection is there. So curl http, it is not necessary, it's really optional, but I just need to verify. So it says that I have access to logs and all of the system logs which I require. So once it's done, we are going to edit dashboard. As you know, we want to add a new visual or new visuals, so we have to edit the dashboard. Edit, add, drag and drop a panel, name a panel. So this one, apparently I think it's going to be SSH attempts or SSH failed attempts. Let's make it more specific. Or we can just name it SSH attempts, but I'm going to name it SSH failed attempts. So configure visualization, select data source to be Loki, and for the visuals we are going to use logs. Now we are going to put the query just as we did in the previous session. So the queries are more simple here, but you can follow along. If you don't want to, you can ask artificial intelligence once again to make the query for you. So unit SSH service, and the condition, then failed, password, and so this bar means like, and connection closed by authenticating user. So run query, and it is maybe going to display the previous sessions as well, because you know it fetches what is in that log file. And you can see that I made attempts from Clarkson, I made a test user from user1, then I tried to fail password. You can see it appears there. So on the right side we can configure some things. For example, I want to see timestamps, so I enabled them. Log details, I don't know what it does, so we can just skip it. So this is, as I told in the previous video, a way to figure out. The more you mess around, the more you figure out. So save. I think this visual is okay. It looks perfect. It looks fine. I can see failed password, the IP address, and let's just adjust it. And okay, I guess it looks okay. And let's add another log visual. So let's just rely on two new log visuals. We don't need to overpopulate the dashboard, and we need to keep it simple so we can understand it. Or before we can make a test. So you can see that I opened a second command prompt. I exited my session, and I'm going to make a session with user1, and I'm going to purposely use a wrong password just for the system to detect it. So I can do it one time as well. The system is apparently going to detect it, but I did it 3 times. And I'm going to refresh the page. You can see that it takes like 5 to 10 seconds to update the logs, and you can see that it appears user1 from IP port from the IP address 1.2 tried to make an SSH attempt. Now it appeared again as I did 3 times, so it's going to appear 3 times. So this was pretty interesting, and it really gives, good information. Let's put last visual, another visual. So drag and drop, the same way panel, it's going to be logs as well. I'm going to name it what it is, of course, and live sessions. So I'm going to see what are the sessions, or what are the users which are on my server. So live sessions, I'm going to select Loki as my data source, and I'm going to type in the query unit systemd login service. So this login service is the file inside the server. You can just go cat and see the file, or we are fetching here for Grafana. So you can see it appears here the previous sessions as well. As I mentioned, it just goes and see what is in the file. So my system is active quite for some time. That's why it shows here previous sessions as well. So I'm going to save it, and we can test it, or alternatively we can refresh it as well. So let's test it. I'm going to make a login from Clarkson, and I am logged in, and I'm going to refresh, and here a new session is going to appear. So you see 9 and 10 appeared here, and user Clarkson is logged into the server. So I'm going to exit, and for example, root, let's put wrong password, and let's see how the dashboard captures it. So I made a wrong attempt 1 time, 2 time. I can do it a 3rd time as well, and there we go. And now if I refresh, you can see that it immediately appeared that root made a wrong failed password attempt to SSH with this IP. So of course I have my virtual system and I'm using my own laptop. If there's a different machine, the IP is going to appear. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel.